One of my favorite quotes is by Marcus Aurelius, and he says, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So often in our lives, we run into issues with people, with circumstances, situations, events that take place, and we get so frustrated thinking that that is what's causing us to feel some sort of way inside. Blaming other people, blaming events, blaming circumstances for our shortcomings. And the truth is we can't control any of those things. We can't blame any of those things. That's not the problem. The problem is with our own thinking. The problem is how we are using our mind. It's our thoughts. So if anything is bringing you discomfort in this world, change yourself. And the thing that you are looking at will change. It's so simple, but it's so difficult. I get it. I've been there time and time again in my life where I've had issues, situations, circumstances where I'm so upset, but I can't change that. I can't change the outside. So I was getting off the plane, and I'm going through security and at customs here in Mexico. They have an attendant there, and they look at your documents, and then they ask you to press a button, and it'll decide, it'll light up green or red. And if it's green, you're good to go. If it's red, you have to put your bags in a scanner, and they run your bags through it. And if they find anything in there, they have to search through your bags. So I was there, and I give my documents to the attendant. I push the button, it's green, I go. And as I'm walking by the scanner, one of the gentlemen that was working at the scanner said, "Oh, sir, you need to come over here and put your bags through." And I said, it was green. I'm good to go. It was green. And he said, "Oh no, you got to put your bags through." So I go back over to the attendant and I say, "Hey, was it green?" She goes, "Yeah, it was green. I don't know what's going on." And so I get pissed because I'm like, this isn't protocol. Like, why are you going to tell me to go through now after it was just green? But I kept walking through. And the guy got upset, and he was like, "No, sir, you need to come over here." And I'm pissed because I'm like, dude, why are you enforcing your power when I just got the green light? I've never gotten a green light and still had to put my bags through. So he was upset. He came over, stopped me, made me put my bags through, and looked through all my belongings and everything, and it was frustrating. But at that point, I already surrendered to it. I was like, whatever. But he ended up getting my things together, or going through my things. I started putting my things back in my bag. He said, "Follow the law or we're going to put you in jail next time." And I just walked off, and that was that. But I was thinking after, like, gosh, like, why did he do that, you know? But here's the thing. His motive, why he did that, the fact that happened, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that I get through there in a good state of mind. If he wants me to go over there, he's the authority. He has the ability to tell me what to do in that moment or take me to jail. So I need to understand that, hey, this person's the authority. I need to follow what they say and just go and just let it be. If he wants me to put my bags through, all right, here you go. Here are my bags. What do you want? And then move on with my day. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth your peace. It's not worth your peace of mind. So don't try and control or alter outside things. You can't. I can't change that person. And the way that I acted by getting frustrated, talking back to him, it was just going to cause him to want to enforce his dominance, his authority, his power on me even more. So I realized that through that experience. See, that's the thing. We all go through trials and tribulations in this life. No one is exempt of that. No matter what level you hit, no matter what level of success, no matter what you think someone's life could be like, everyone's going through problems, everyone's going through trials and tribulations. So the most important thing is that we reflect and we think, how could I better act in that situation moving forward? Who was really wrong in that situation? He's the authority. He could tell me what to do. I don't know the rules. As far as I knew, it was green, you're good. If it was red, you put your bags through. So I was going off of those, but I'm not the authority in that situation. And it was wrong for me to think that I had authority in that situation. So that was a prime example of how I could not control other people, other outside events, circumstances, situations. All I can control is the power of my mind, my thoughts. So in that moment, rather than get frustrated and want to fight someone, be at peace. Let it all work out. Let it happen. What's the worst thing that could happen? I have a good attitude. He asked me to do a couple things, and he realizes, oh, I shouldn't be enforcing my dominance like this, or I shouldn't be enforcing my power or negative energy or behavior. He could come to a realization within that time of me being graceful, me being positive. So it's so important that we don't let things outside of us control us. Realize that everything in this world is a revolver, and you are the trigger. Everything has the ability to hurt you if you let it. But if you don't let it, it's not going to hurt you. That's one of the most important things that you can learn. So think about some instances in your life where you've misbehaved. Reflect on it. Think about it. Because the experience without the emotional charge is wisdom. So I can look back on that experience that I had, not be emotional about it, and just learn from it. And that's how we progress in this life. That's how we grow. That's how we evolve. And that's what we're all truly after. I love you. Have a great day and stay blessed.